Oh, this would be the best thing to get into.
You can learn so much.
It pays off in the long run because you can get in and you get out.
College in general, I think, is just a lot more fun.
I couldn't be more pleased with the program.
Every class is just so much fun.
You get a fresh start to do something and reinvent yourself.
Well, there's a wide variety of CTE programs at the community college, and particularly at American River College.
I'm in the electronics program.
And I'm in the interior design program.
I'm in the paramedic program.
I'm in the biotech program.
I'm majoring in commercial music.
And I'm enrolled in the diesel technology program.
And I'm enrolled at the ARC Automotive Collision Technology program. When I was in high school, I took 2 years of ROP Auto Body. It was really good, but it was an introductory class. I've been here learning everything from painting to structural body repair and welding.
We're not textbooking it, it's not just guesswork or arbitrary, it's all real stuff. So I think that's our advantage. We give them really hands-on type of experience. I'm there right next to them trying to help them.
Here I've been able to experience the details, the nitty-gritty little things that you have to know and you really have to be able to be good at to be in the field.
I'm enrolled in the fashion design program at ARC. Well, I learned how to sew in high school, and that's when the spark really started for me, and I was really surprised how much I learned just by taking a few classes, and I just fell in love with it.
After I graduated from high school, I worked a couple odd jobs. I was really trying to look for work. I wasn't really into school. I was happy to be out. But once I got a taste of coming back and I had some good goals in my mind, I found out that I love math a lot more than I used to. I built a couple circuits. We even built a robot. It's really fun. I like being here. I like getting to learn. I like to see how it all works.
Everything's lab-oriented. There's not a lot of sitting around. It's a lot of out in the field and studying and investigating and doing it yourself.
One of our biggest goals is to make sure that the students have the opportunity to work with the gear that they are going to be expected to know when they get out there.
We've been working on things like mastering, so that's when you take like a finished mixed product of a song and then you do just the final touch-ups, get all the levels set for it to be commercially released.
So we actually have 2 full recording studios here at the college, from project studio equipment all the way up to the best and state-of-the-art equipment that you'd find in the biggest recording studios in the world we have here.
We have a $2 million simulation lab with simulators that talk, they breathe, they have heart rates. So we do all of that here where we can instruct, where we expect them to make mistakes and we can correct them before they actually get to the patient's bedside in the hospital.
Good, good. Pull back, pull back. Excellent.
We have a great lab. We have about 25 Bernina machines. We've got industrial surgers. So we really look at this, at how can we make these students succeed. And I think that's one of the reasons our program's done so well.
I'm just really surprised by how great the facilities are here and how easy it is to make your designs come to life.
When I saw the automotive technology, I was super surprised. All those classes with the engines, with the transmissions, lifts, and the tool room is just enormous.
Every tool you could possibly think of that's the latest tools that are out there in the industry, we're teaching them on. We're teaching advanced hybrids, we're teaching electric vehicles. I'd say we've invested probably $1 million in tools in the last 10 years just on the latest equipment.
The teachers really spend a lot of time with their students. They have a lot of experience working within the industry. Some teachers have 25, 30 years actually working in a restaurant environment, owning their own restaurants.
I like the instructors here because they're here for the students in the betterment of the welding industry.
What we'll typically do is I'll run that rod that deep in there.
Because it's my first time ever welding when I came to this program, and whenever I had a question, I just brought my weld to them and was like, what am I doing wrong? Or they'd come in your booth and watch you weld. They're super helpful. They're just really approachable for any problem you had.
Oh yeah, we have one instructor that's a hands-on guy. He'll actually grab your hand while you're welding and saying, let's go. So that's unique. You don't see that quite often.
What CTE is really designed for is to get you into the community environment And so we work very closely with our employers in the region to ensure that what we're teaching here on the campus meets their needs as employers and meets the needs of the student who is a future employee.
What's our ETA to the hospital? 4 minutes. I got to work with, STEMI heart patients. I also got to run a code, which is a patient who's not breathing, and kind of orchestrate that whole scenario and really figure out what it's like to be a leader and run the whole call from start to finish.
We have engineers and architects as instructors here, and that has really prepared me for real-world type of projects.
In many cases, our students have been exposed to higher level softwares and technology than practitioners.
The emphasis of the program on building portfolios to get a job seemed to me really practical.
I recently got employed at the BMW of Roseville, which was my dream job. I'm so excited, so I'm taking classes while I'm working. They totally understand that I gotta finish my school and then I can jump in a full-time position.
It allows you to learn so many skills. I learned how to weld, I learned how to plasma cut, I learned how to retrofit, I learned how to fabricate.
You want to come here because you're going to have teachers that are invested in your success. They get to know you personally because the classrooms are a lot smaller than maybe the private schools.
You are not going to get any education, any hands-on kind of scenarios anywhere else, especially for this price. And that's what I found with AR is that it's not too crazy. I can handle it while also working.
And especially for people who has passion in the cars like I do, I thought this is going to be my career. This is my place. This is what I wanted to be.